Her mother took medication throughout pregnancy. This caused the daughter to be born with skin as white as snow. This unusual white skin made her the freak everyone talked about. Even her own father rejected his daughter. He would whip her with a leather belt every day. Unable to bear this humiliating environment, Maylin chose to flee the village. She eventually collapsed in the forest. A man discovered her. He carried Maylin back to his home. The man's parents had already passed away, leaving him only this hotel. The man settled Maylin in a room. During their days together, Maylin felt what it was like to be loved. The man was also drawn to Maylin. They quickly became a couple. One day the man had to go to the city on business. Maylin waited at the hotel for his return, but after a year passed, the man never came back. Maylin had no choice but to go to the city alone to find him. When Maylin finally saw the man again, her heart shattered completely. The man had married and started a family. They already had children. Back at the hotel, Maylin completely broke down. She couldn't accept what she had seen. She believed it was because of her skin that the man had left her. She cut into her skin with a knife and tore it from her body. Through the intense pain, she spent 3 days peeling off all her skin, finally bleeding to death in the hotel. Years later, the hotel reopened. On her first day, the cleaning lady encountered a problem. She heard crying coming non-stop from the 3rd floor. The room where the sound came from was locked. She tried to see what was inside, but no matter how she looked, she couldn't make out what was in the room. She decided to pick the lock with a hairpin. Unfortunately, after many attempts, she still couldn't get it open. Just as she was about to leave, the door opened on its own. When she turned on the hallway lights, a chill ran up her spine. She followed the sound to the furthest room. All the lights began to shatter, as if warning her of something. The woman went in anyway. When she opened the room where Maylin was, she saw a woman with long hair and pale white skin, staring right at her. The terrified cleaning lady went home, and immediately began to pray. After thunder rumbled outside the window, Maylin appeared in her room. She had already sensed something behind her. When she turned around, Maylin vanished from the room. Feeling the cold in the room, the woman immediately hid under her blanket. When she peeked out to look, Maylin was crawling on the ceiling. The woman let out a piercing scream. Her daughter immediately got up and ran to her mother's room. When she entered, she found her mother's skin had been completely peeled off.